Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review, and today's review is going to be on Legacy, Evolution, Toxitron Collection, Laser Cycle. Yep, we're back to the Toxitron Collection, and I've finally managed to get 3 of the 4 Wave 2 Deluxes. Yeah, I sort of held off on getting them for some reason, but, well, I'm starting to back collect some of the figures I missed out on in Evolution. Like, I still really want to get the Commander class Armada Prime, but we'll see. But for this figure, well, this is actually meant to be Jazz, but, well, that was never released, hence the Toxitron collection. But this is called Laser Cycle, 1, because of course we already have Jazz in the Toxitron collection, and 2, it's called Laser Cycle because, well, of course, it's meant to also be a redeco of Road Rocket, who was a Laser Cycle in G2. So, yeah. Now looking at the box, of course, we've got the 90s throwback, that is the Toxitron collection style of the Evolution packaging. So we just got this garish color scheme. But we got a picture of the bike mode. Of course, the name is Laser Cycle. I mean, okay. But we got the robot mode here. Close above the head. Got the name in Cybertronian. This side, we've got the comic book style that the G2 boxes use, which I kind of like. The back, we've got them in both modes. And it's pretty much it for the box. And well, for Laser Cycle here, well, first of all, I'm not really sure how to address them because, of course, in Legacy, Road Rocket is Road Rocket is a girl in Legacy, but of course, the original toy was meant to be Jazz, and of course, Jazz is a boy. So, do I use he or do I use she, or do I don't know, because expect me to just use they, them in this video, because I just don't know if this is meant to be a Jazz or a new character. I don't know. So I'm probably just going to use them in this video. Hopefully I don't piss anyone off, but let's just look at the bike mode. But, well, of course, this is the Prime RC mold. It's now done up in some white and yellow with some green highlights, and honestly, I quite like how this looks. I mean, as Jazz, maybe not, because, well, Jazz as a bike, but as a separate character, then I think this looks really well. Although the fade into yellow, well, it kind of looks more weird in a robot mode, but we'll get there. But starting off at the front, I mean, I just love this mold's bike mode, especially the front here. Of course, this is a separate piece, and this comes separate in the box. But this still looks really nice. So we got the headlights right here, the handlebars, the side mirrors. We've got some actual gauges right there. Got the wheels, which actually have a bit of a green right there, and these roll really well. Got the back wheels, which again roll really well. So yeah, just kind of roll quite well. Although, of course, with this being a motorcycle, yeah, it's gonna tip over. But of course, we do have the kickstand, so you can just display it normally if you want. But of course, with this being the Prime RC mold, it still has all the issues that that mold has, like visible hands, the waist piece is right there. That's obviously the 5 pieces. You can still sort of see the heads right there. Like, it's easy to tell that this is a crumpled up robot, so... But, yeah, let's just move on to the accessories. And of course, we get these little, I guess, blades? Of course, they're meant to combine into, I guess, a shield or a throwing star. Like it's meant to be on Road Rocket, but yeah, for this mode, they're meant to be apart, and they can go either here or what I prefer. They can go on the side wheels here. So these can just plug into right here. And I guess if you're like nearby, then just can cut your ankles or something. And of course, something else. Got the exhaust port, which can take a blast effect. And it looks really nice. So, yeah. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the motorcycle modes. Pretty much the repeats from RC and Road Rocket. And speaking of, here they are with Road Rocket, because of course, like they were going to share a mold in back in G2, except this is going to be Jazz. So, and we see that these two look quite good together. I mean, this is just Road Rocket in white, yellow, and green, and this is just in red and blue. So, yeah, I feel these two look quite good together, and it kind of makes me hope that with that Road Peg leak for the I'm pretty sure it's the Star Seekers capsule line for United. I hope that gets redecorated or retooled into the Soundwave, or I don't know what they would call that. Maybe Decepticon laser cycle? I don't know, but I hope that Road Peg, we got a Soundwave retool or redeco. So, yeah. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about the bike mode. Overall, I think this is probably my favorite mode out of the two. Because, of course, if you know this mold, you know what the robot mode is like. So, let's just get onto the transformation. So, of course, this mold transforms like every other version. So, yeah, let's just get started. So, first thing is we just unplug this from this tab right here and just fold these panels forward like so. Just going to lift the front of the bike up. Come here, get the wheels untabbed from each other, and just split the legs out. And we can already see the chest forming. Flip the wheels around. Untap the heels from here. The legs will tab into here. This one doesn't seem to want to tab in though. But we're just going to spin this at the waist. We run the crotch piece, unfortunately. We got the legs. Oh, well, I can't speak. The legs are all done. Split the arms. I could just not speak today, but split the forearms. Move the shoulders up, and these will tab in. Tab this in. Get the feet out. push the forearm up to expose the hand. This entire section will just rotate around like so. And you can leave it like this, except, well, on the RC mode you can just leave it like that, but if you know how Road Rocket is meant to look, and by extension this mode, because this is meant to be a Road Rocket redeco back in G2, then, well, there's an extra step. So just take the wheel off, move that down to expose this port. And well, this can also be an accessory, so you can just open this up, and this could be like a drone or 2 plates, like, I don't know, like the working up a Cadam's old oil house or something. But the real intention is this can plug in here and replicate the 2 shoulder wheels, like just like how Road Rocket normally has. So yeah. And here we have Laser Cycle in robot mode. And honestly, that transformation is kind of fiddly. I've probably said it before, but I'll say it again. Because, well, the way that things just move around, and like trying to get the wheels just tabbed in, back if you're going back into bike mode, it can be kind of confusing. It's one of those transformations. Plus, remember, this is a separate part, which can be a good thing if you just don't want some bike cable there, but like on my Road Rocket, this bit comes off really, really easily. Not so with this version, but still really annoying. Yeah, like 360 is pretty much. So yeah. Looking at the head sculpt, well, once again, it's pretty much just like Road Rockets, except it's now got a green mouth plate. Although I do really like the G2 insignia on the chest there. So yeah. Well, can we sort of address the elephant in the room here? They look like they've pissed themselves. I don't know why. Like, why did they just add a bit of yellow there? Like, it looks like they just had too much to drink, and if that was like entirely white, then I wouldn't make that a joke. But come on, and besides, like, there's other people who have made that joke as well. So, yeah, kind of distracting. I kind of wish that they just left that all white, so we didn't make that joke, but yeah. Okay, so moving on from that, let's just move on to the accessories, which, of course, we've got the 2 blades, which were the energon weapon for RC back when they were doing that in year 1. And well, these can attach on in various ways, like they can go in the arms, like how I display RC. Of course, they can combine and they can be a handheld Ninja Star, like I display Road Rocket, or how I display this figure, it could be some sort of shields. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of this is kind of an iffy weapon anyway. Like, at least with Road Rocket, they sort of painted this star in the middle, so it looks like something, but kind of makes me wish that Road Rocket and this guy came with the chainsaw that the original mold came with back in G2. Speaking of, here is Road Rocket, so we can see which color scheme is better. Yeah, it's Road Rocket. I'm sorry, but come on, like red and blue, this color scheme just looks way cooler compared to. I mean, size like we've got pitchy little arms, pitchy little legs, got a bit of green. Ugh. Yeah, give me the red and blue any day over this. I know this is meant to homage to never a released color scheme, but still. And if there's a color scheme from another Toxitron figure that we're going to be looking at soon, which I think is well, I think that speaks for itself. It's so amazing that I just stopped speaking that well there. So, yeah. And now for the articulation, well, of course, this is the Primar C mold, so they can just look up, they can look around. This has actually got light piping, so there you go. Of course, the arms can move, although the wheels do get in the way here. They can T-pose, cross elbows, bicep rotation, bit of hand rotation there. Swivel at the waist, the back can go back a little bit. Well, arcing back, that's what I was going to say. Kick forward, kick back. The knees, although just be careful in case you do this, but this does actually allow you to cheat in posing, because if you have it something like this, you can sort of fake like a really good knee, although, yeah. But hey, it's a really cool optical illusion that Windblades, my previous review, also does. So, yeah. But got a bit of a swivel there. Pivot. We can do the splits. And the feet can sort of move. So, yeah. And honestly, I think that's all I have to say about this. So, complaints, pretty much the same that I have with Road Rocket. Like, the back can come off, so you can lose it. I'm not a big fan of the weapon. Like, I just wish that it came with the soul weapon that the original Road Rocket from G2 came with, like a recreation of that. And you can play for this version, the colors, like, don't give it piss yellow, okay? Maybe they should have made it like a darker yellow, like making more of a gold color. I don't know. But yeah, like, I know this is G2, but still, I can't see this being Jazz. Like, even with the Dorito Jazz, I can still see that being him, but this, no. So for me, this is an entirely separate character. I guess it's got female character feet syndrome, so they can fall over a bit too easily as well, because once again, we got high heels, so expect them to fall over quite a bit as well. But well, let's just move on to, do I recommend this? I mean, it's the Primar C mold. And need I say more? At least a Road Rocket. That was pretty cool. Because, like, when was the last time we got a Road Rocket? And I know this is meant to homage a really obscure, I never seen, or well, I never released deco. I've definitely seen this before, like in TF Wiki, but like this is the first time we got this deco. But honestly, I feel like this should have stayed on the common room floor. Like, I feel like instead of this, we should have gotten like Generation 2 Universe Wild Rider or something, or I don't know, like G2 Wild Rider or something. So, yeah. So, unless you're just wanting to complete like the Legacy toy line like I am, because let's be honest, I'm sort of wasting my life here, but still fun. But yeah, unless you just really like this mold or you're trying to complete the Legacy toy line, I'd say yeah, skip this. So, yeah. So this has been my review on the Toxitron Collection Laser Cycle, and this is Charlie Young signing off.